girl HeyParis here, and I'm so excited to finally tell you guys about my wedding day. This is my wedding story time. I'm going to be telling you guys everything that happened, how I felt from when I woke up until the end of the night. Like, I'm giving you guys all the details. I'm gonna add in some videos, some pictures. You guys are gonna basically be a part of my wedding. You guys can envision yourselves there. You guys are gonna be able to see most everything. There are some things that I like to keep private, but I'm gonna show you as much as I feel is necessary in this video. And I'm so excited to finally do it because you guys have been waiting quite a while for this video, and I'm excited to finally give it to you guys. But before I get on with the story, I need to show you guys the most amazing gift ever. I created this photo album with chapbooks. And chapbooks is basically the easiest way that you can get all your pictures online, even Instagram, and make them into a very professional, well-constructed photo album. Now, as you guys know, I had a photo booth at my wedding, so I decided I wanted my first chapbooks to be all of my photo booth pictures from all of my family and friends in one book. So whenever people come over, they see this and they're like, what is that? Like, that's from your wedding. They open it up and they see pictures of themselves in there. Everyone's picture is in this book. It's completely customizable. You get to pick your cover photo, you get to name it. You can do whatever you want with chapbooks. Now, I want to show you guys some of the pictures from the photo booth, but I don't know if certain people don't want their pictures on YouTube, so I'm gonna pick and choose from the people who I feel personally wouldn't care if their pictures on YouTube. So every time I go through this book, I just can't help but smile. Like, everyone just looks so happy, and the fact that they're smiling and it's my wedding day makes me feel really, really good. Sorry, I'm just flipping through these pages really quick. So here's some of the photos. So these are my childhood friends. This guy here and this guy here, Bubba and Paul. They're my childhood friends. These are their beautiful girlfriends. This is me and some of my bridesmaids, Amanda and Janessa. And then this is me and Nikita. I'm gonna cry. Nikita is, oh, why am I gonna cry? Why am I gonna cry? I don't wanna cry, bitch. I wanna cry. Nikita is the reason why me and Cameron are together. So she's forever a part of my life, okay? Just wanted to put that out there. Why am I crying already? The video just started, bitch. When I do a video on how me and Cameron met, when I bring up Nikita, this is what I'm talking about. The reason me and Cameron are here today, and I'll tell that story very soon. A lot of you guys asked me about that as well. Another one of my bridesmaids, Shameen, which is my cousin, and Angelica. Jelly did it. She the one who did my hair. Angelica did my hair. Jelly did it on Instagram if you want to check her out, you know. My cousin Malik and my maid of honor, Tiana. My baby Shakara, my baby Yasmin. Me, Cameron, and Marlon are MC. This is my cousin Antonio and his beautiful wife, Ashley. They got married maybe like 2 weeks after me and Cameron did. So congratulations to you two. Aren't they a beautiful couple? Like, I can't deal. And there's like over 100 pages of people, and it's just an amazing gift. Not only is it a great gift, but it's also an amazing way to keep all your photos organized. And chapbooks is so simple to use. You just download the app. You can go on your Instagram, click all the photos in your Instagram page, make it into a book, or all the photos in your photo library, make it into a beautiful photo book where your memories will last forever. To me, I've started collecting chapbooks, and to me, it's almost like the best way for me to delete all my photos on my phone, put them in a book, and the memory lasts forever. In reality, you could hold the photos in your hand. So if you're interested in getting your own chapbooks where you can grab your own photos from your digital library on your computer, on your phone, wherever you have digital photos, and make it into a physical, personalized photo album, click the link in the description box down below, and you can also use my code PARIS20 for 20% off your chapbook. And I just want to thank Chapbook so much for giving me this amazing gift and starting my addiction, because I've ordered so many books after this with my wedding Instagram photos, a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you so much for getting me started on my new addiction, and thank you so much for sponsoring today's story time. I appreciate it so much. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, then all these pictures are going to be a surprise to you because I haven't posted them on YouTube. Y'all, I'm out here editing this video that you're watching right now. You know what I'm saying? Editing it right now, right? What is that? What was that? There was a piece. Let me explain you something. I got this robe, right? This robe right here. The feather came off and just stuck to the side of my head right there. And I had no clue. I didn't know. I didn't know. So please excuse it. I beg you. Thank you. Annoying. So if you don't have Instagram or you don't follow me on Instagram, you'll see all the pictures well, most of the pictures and some pictures that aren't posted on Instagram today. So first of all, the night before the wedding was not the best night for me. Like, that's gonna be a separate story time on what that Airbnb, that's what it's called. What that Airbnb host did to me. Like, I showed you guys a little clip of me talking to him and me and my bridesmaids talking to him. You guys don't even know half the story. Y'all don't even know half the story, but he's getting exposed very soon in a video. This is a video I posted on Twitter.
That's not what your ad on Airbnb
okay, you
said.
can check. Let me have any picture for the downstairs.
Doesn't matter. You have to put that in the description, and there should be no entrance.
And that video tells you absolutely nothing. I'm going in on this dude and his wife as soon as I can. Probably after this video. It will be its own separate story time. But I was not having a good day the night before the wedding. I was very stressed out. I wasn't ready. I was just feeling very down, upset, frustrated, and super annoyed, okay? But for some reason, when I went to sleep and I woke up on my wedding day, everything was just beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. I've never felt that way my entire life, and that was the only day I've ever felt that. I haven't felt that after the wedding, before the wedding, nothing. On my wedding day, I felt like everything beautiful in the world I could hear. I could hear birds that were not near the house. I felt like I could hear rivers and water running, and I didn't hear no traffic or nothing. I felt like I was in paradise. It was the weirdest, most euphoric, beautiful, I don't know. It was the weirdest feeling, but it was also a really, really good feeling. It's like all my anxiety, all my stress, all of my worries were gone. It almost felt like I was in the world, but God was holding my world up and I was walking in God's hands. It sounds so stupid and so corny, but that's the only way that I can describe it. I just felt so good that morning. Everything smelled better. Everything looked better. Everything was more vibrant. I could hear so clearly, and I never heard anything negative like horns honking or traffic going by. It was birds and water and air, and I felt good, and my skin was glowing more than it's ever glowed before. Like, it was crazy. It was weird, and I love the feeling though. I really, really love that feeling. So when I woke up, yo girl, listen, I am lastminute.com. I am the person who's forever last minute. Like dead for real. I got my eyebrows done the morning of my wedding. The morning of! And the woman who normally does my eyebrows wasn't in work that day. So I had to take a chance and make any of them do my eyebrows. It was fine. But the morning of my wedding, I went and got my eyebrows done. What? The morning of my wedding, I shaved my armpits and my legs. What? The morning of my wedding, I didn't have deodorant. I had to go to Shoppers Drug Mart and get deodorant for my armpits. What? I didn't get my toes done the morning of my wedding, but it's a good thing that my toes were already white. So I was like, who cares? It's my toes. They painted white. What's the big deal? Let's go. Anyways, I got my makeup done by HEYYYY on Instagram. She did an amazing job. I got my hair done. The thing is, I basically told the hairstylist and HEYYYY to do whatever they wanted. Do whatever you think will look good. So I love my makeup. My hair, on the other hand, it wasn't what I envisioned, but it ended up working regardless. So I'm not complaining about that. But I had a different vision of how I would look with my hair, but it looked good regardless, so it's not a big deal. After I got my makeup and my hair done, a lot of stress was off my back. For some reason, I wasn't very nervous the whole day. I wasn't nervous at all. I didn't feel emotional. I wasn't nothing. But mind you, I finished writing my vows to Cameron the night before as well. I am lastminute.com for real. But after I got my hair and my makeup done, Painted by Annie on Instagram did my mom's makeup, and my mom up to this day is obsessed with the way her makeup looks. Obsessed with the way her makeup looked. So shout outs to her. My mom felt absolutely beautiful. I saw my mom, I was like, wow, I ain't never seen you like that before, bitch. Like, what? And the person who did my bridesmaids makeup, let me find her really quick. Zion X Beauty on Instagram, and she actually is a subscriber of mine. She reached out to me and didn't even ask me anything about like doing makeup for the wedding, but she's like, if you ever need your makeup done, like hit me up. And I was like, well, I do need someone to do my bridesmaids makeup, so come on, girl. She was super sweet, very professional. Thank you so much. She came to the venue as well to touch up the makeup, and I just appreciate you so much, girl. If you ever watch this video, love you, appreciate you so much. She was so cool. Like, everyone loved her. Everyone. So after everyone got dressed and everyone was ready, I did my first reveal to my girls so that they could see what I look like in my dress and my makeup and everything. And that went well. They seemed to like how I looked. So I was like, if you like how I look and you guys are the most critical of people who would tell me the truth, like, no girl, you ain't looking too cute, then Cameron was obviously gonna like how I look as well. So we had the limo guy waiting because honestly we were late, but we weren't that late. We were like an hour late or something, maybe like 30 minutes late, 30 minutes behind. But the limo guy was super nice and understanding as well. Pop champagne in the limo, listening to some tunes. And if you guys didn't know, Cameron didn't see me for the first time on our wedding day as I walked down the aisle. We decided that we wanted to see each other before the actual ceremony because one, that just releases a lot of anxiety. It like makes you more calm to be able to see your partner before you walk down the aisle. You get a chance to talk to them. You get a chance to express your feelings, touch them, hold them, and just feel connected with them. And not only that, but it saves you time with taking photos. So I met him at the park where we took photos and I did my big reveal to him. They captured his reaction. We took more photos with our bridal party and all of that. Rather than walking down the aisle, him seeing me for the first time, me being anxious and stressed out, and then we have to leave everyone at the wedding and go to a park by ourselves with our bridal party. I feel like that's a waste of time. But everyone does their wedding differently. This is just something me and Cameron wanted to do. So we saw each other at the park first, recorded his reaction of what I look like. And he seemed pleasantly surprised. He seemed very happy to see me or whatever. And that just, him seeing me and his reaction kind of just made me feel very you know what I mean? And once he saw me and once we took pictures and once we talked, like, I was ready. I was ready to be Mrs. Morris. I was ready to walk down the aisle. I wasn't scared. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't anxious. Like, nothing of that sort was in my body anymore. I felt stress-free and ready to be Mrs. Morris. It was the best feeling ever to be able to see him and touch him and hold him and hug him. And it was a great moment. So after we all took photos, we took family photos, we took bridesmaids photos, groomsmen's photos, bridal party photos, all of that. We headed off back into the limo to start the ceremony. When we practiced, when we had our, what is it called again? When we had our wedding rehearsal, every time that they would play the song that I walked down the aisle to, I would cry. I would bawl. So I'm like, on my wedding day, how am I not gonna cry? I'm going to be bawling my eyes out. How is this going to work? So honestly, that was probably the only stress I had. I just didn't want to cry. I didn't want to ruin my makeup. I didn't want to have, as Jamaicans call it, mata in the corner of my eye after I cry. Like, that's disgusting on my wedding day. I don't want to have no type of eye crust in my eye after crying. Like, no, we're not doing that. Not over here. Like, what are you talking about? I'm supposed to look like a princess. I can't be a princess with mata in my eye. So anyway, crying was my biggest fear, I guess. But also at the same time, it's okay to show emotions. And it wasn't like a big deal to me. Another thing that kept going on in my mind that could go wrong during me walking down the aisle was I'm wearing a strapless dress. I felt like I was gonna step on the front of my dress and my dress was gonna fall down to my stomach and I was just gonna be exposed to my family and friends. That was the only thing that was going in my mind as well. So I was trying to be very careful of that as well, even though it was literally impossible to do because my dress was tight. It was tight. So first of all, if you guys didn't know, I walked down the aisle with my mom instead of my dad because like Ariana Grande said, one day I walked down the aisle holding hands with my mama. I'll be thanking my dad, cause she grew from the drama. Okay, basically, the reason why I walked down the aisle with my mom is because my mom is my best friend. My dad takes care of me too. My dad is there for me. I see my dad often. I love my dad so much, but my mom is like my rock. My mom is my go-to parent. She's everything to me. I will die right now on this couch while I'm filming for my mother. I will. Dead ass. Like, for real. My mom is the strongest, most amazing, most encouraging, most supportive, most amazing person I've ever met in my life. And I feel like if I didn't walk down the aisle with my mom, that would have been a slap in her face. Even though she told me multiple times that I can walk down the aisle with my dad if I want to. She's like, it's tradition, you're supposed to walk down the aisle with your dad. And I'm like, okay, mom, but I'm walking down the aisle with you. But I'm walking down the aisle with you though. So, period. I just feel like it would be the ultimate disrespect to not walk down the aisle with someone who has been there for me through absolutely everything. The hardest moments of my life, the biggest accomplishments of my life, throughout me and Cameron's entire relationship since we were teenagers up until our marriage. You need to walk me down the aisle, mom. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is my decision, not yours. You walking down the damn aisle, period. So that's why I walked down the aisle with my mom. We held hands, and the song that I walked down the aisle to was Die For You by Beyonce, but it was a cover by a Toronto singer. I'm gonna leave the cover link in the description box down below, and if you guys go to watch it or listen to it, leave a comment in her description and say, hey Paris sent you here, because I was gonna hire her to actually sing it live at my wedding, but time just ran out on me and I wasn't able to do that. So go show her some love. She's so amazing. Again, I'm gonna leave the cover in the description box down below for you guys. She's such a great singer. It's crazy. I really wanted her at my wedding, but time was running out and I had no time to do it. So my bridal party actually walked down the aisle before me. So they walked with their partner, one of Cameron's groomsmen, one of my bridesmaids together. They walked down the aisle to a song by her, and it's called My Song. A very beautiful song. I was gonna walk down the aisle to that as well, but I just love Die For You by Beyonce, and that cover is just perfect for me. My favorite part of Die With You by Beyonce is when she says, no, I don't need these legs if I ain't walking by your side, because that's real. That I literally, like, cut off my legs and call me an amputee if I'm not walking beside Cameron Mars, period. And that's for real. So once I heard that, I was like, I need to walk down the aisle to this song, because that's exactly how I feel. So as I walked down the aisle, I had my veil over my head. Y'all are gonna be very proud of me when I say I did not cry. I was very happy. I saw all of my friends and my family and friends from my childhood, family members and cousins and aunties and uncles and family friends, and it was just a feeling of absolute joy. I was just so happy. Cameron, on the other hand, had a little something in his eye, okay? He had a little something in his eye, okay? I see a little tear coming down. I said, okay. You love me, don't you? But no, seeing Cameron get emotional just kind of verified that I am where I'm supposed to be. And also something else that verified it, and Tiana actually said it in her speech, was when we were in the limo, I had deja vu, like crazy deja vu. Like I was here before. I seen everything that's happening, I've seen before. And me and Tiana both believe that when you have deja vu, it means you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are exactly where God intended you to be, which just verifies that this is the next step that I needed to take in life. And that next step was supposed to be with Cameron. It's not a mistake. And this is forever. I don't doubt me and Cameron's love, not once. There has never been a time in my life where I've ever been like, maybe he's not the one, or maybe there's someone else better out there for me. Never once. Cameron is my soulmate, point blank, period. I have no questions about it. So that deja vu just kind of confirmed everything, and it just gave me even more comfort. So me and Cameron, we wrote our own vows, and like I said, I finished my vows the night before, and I truly believe that everything I wrote was perfect. It made Cameron tear up. And one thing about Cameron is when Cameron feels emotional or someone says something that touches his heart, he goes, that's crazy, that's crazy.
Crazy, man.
And he literally did that on our wedding day in front of everyone. So I was like, I'm glad I wrote what I wrote, because obviously it touched you, and that's what it's supposed to do. And everything I said was real. That was straight from the heart. It's exactly how I felt about him. I might do a separate videos on both of our vows, but I have to sleep on it and think about it, because I think that is kind of really personal, but at the same time, I feel like it's very inspirational for anyone out there who's looking for love, anyone out there who is in love, anyone out there who's trying to continue love, whatever. Both of our vows were so beautiful. I remember looking into the crowd and seeing a lot of people tearing up and just feeling like I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky that I found who God intended for me. I felt very, very lucky. I said my vows, Cameron said his. Wade, who was our officiant, his Instagram is Weddings by Wade. He just made our wedding absolutely perfect. He was like the cherry on top of everything. Not only was he funny, he was professional. He did everything just so correctly. He made sure that we were comfortable. He was the best decision of the entire wedding. I promise you guys, he was the best decision of our entire wedding. If you are in Toronto and you plan on getting married, please consider Wade, because he was crazy good and he made our day that much more amazing. I wouldn't have chosen anyone else in this world to marry me and Cameron. And when we renew our vows, I'm getting Wade again. Period. We did a candle lighting ceremony where basically my mom and Cameron's mom light a candle, and then me and Cameron grab those 2 candles and light a bigger candle, which basically shows that I came from my mom, Cameron came from his mom, and now they're letting us go and becoming one. It was very beautiful. We exchanged rings, obviously, and my extra self, I have 3 rings. It should only be 2 rings, but I get what I want, okay? If I want it, then I get it. I want it, I got it, okay? So I have 2 wedding bands and my engagement ring. And Cameron has a gorgeous ring that I iced him out with that kind of matches mine. I love his ring so much, but I also got him a black ring for when he goes to work or if he's working out, because sometimes you don't need that much bling, especially as a man, you don't need that much bling on a regular day. So he got 2 rings, I got 3. He got a black ring and a blinged out diamond ring, and he gave me 3 rings. Okay, excuse me. After the ceremony, we walked out, went into the bridal suite, and I remember us just being like, we're married. Babe, I'm your wife. Are you hearing me, babe? I am your wife. I'm officially your wife. I just signed a paper that said my last name is now Mars. My name is Paris Mars. 2 locations. Where they do that at? I remember being so happy. I remember jumping up and down. Me and Cam popped champagne. It was on and litty. It was on and litty. While we were in the bridal suite, kind of just talking to each other, just holding each other's hands, praying, thanking God. I guess we're outside and they had a bunch of food. Like, my wedding was packed with food. Let me just start right there. My wedding was packed with food. It was stupid. I think we had way too much food, to be honest with you. We had vegan food, coconut shrimp, mini burgers, we had everything, and that was only for cocktail hour, and we had an open bar for cocktail hour too. So people are already starting to get drunk. That's how I want it. That's how I like it. Y'all get you some drinks. Y'all get you some rum and coke, and then they eating their food. I could see everyone's happy, smiling when we came out of the bridal suite. I was like, yes. This is starting off real good. Cameron's groomsmen wanted to walk out to Rapture Foot. Are y'all serious? Listen, y'all can do whatever you want. Honestly, I didn't mind, but I was like, for real, they walked out to Rapture Foot. I was like, okay, whatever. My girls walked out to Beyonce Before I Let Go. They did a little choreography, so did Cameron's groomsmen. And it looked like fun. It did look like fun. And everyone seemed to have a lot of fun doing that. Me and Cameron came into the reception with a song that one of my subscribers actually suggested and I fell in love with. It's by John Legend, I believe, and it's called, I don't know, but it goes, everything's gonna be alright. Woo! Hey, I think I just met my wife. That's the song that we walked out to. After we walked out to that, we had our first dance, and we danced, Why Am I Gonna Cry? We had our first dance to my favorite song, my favorite love song of all time, Why Am I Gonna Cry? I didn't cry during the wedding, so why am I crying now? Does that make any sense? Like, don't be stupid. You better suck that back in. Listen, we did our first dance to my favorite love song by Music Soul Child. It's called Love Don't Change. And it's basically, if you don't know it, because I know some of y'all don't listen to the music that I listen to, it's basically a love story about a woman who's questioning her. I'm gonna cry. Woo! Okay. It's about a woman who's questioning her husband's love for her, and her husband's basically saying, I'm gonna say the lyrics. I'll love you till your hair turns gray. Why am I gonna cry? That doesn't make sense. Stop. Stop it. Stop, Paris. Stop. He says, I love you when your hair turns gray, and I'll still want you if you gain a little weight. The way I feel for you will always be the same, just as long as your love don't change. That's basically the chorus. I was meant for you and you were meant for me, and I'll make sure that I'll be everything you need. Girl, the way we are is how it's supposed to be, just as long as your love don't change. So basically it's a song saying, as long as you stayed the same person I fell in love with, my love for you will never alter. And I love that song. And the music video to that, if you guys never seen that music video, go watch it. It's a beautiful music video. I cry every single time I watch it, but that's what we danced to. We had fog on the floor. We had fireworks inside. It was really, really, really beautiful. I absolutely adored our first dance. It was amazing. After that, we started to eat. What was on my menu, you ask? We had oxtail, macaroni, and greens for appetizers for people who weren't vegan, and for people who were vegan, they had some kind of cauliflower, Asian style cauliflower thing. I don't know. I just asked for the most delicious vegan thing that you guys have, and that's what they gave us, some cauliflower thing. For dinner, there was stuffed chicken, lobster medallion, and for the vegans, it was a mushroom Wellington. For dessert, there was mango and raspberry sorbet. And then let me just tell you everything that we had. After that, we had a wedding cake that, it's a whole nother story. We had a wedding cake that was fresh strawberries and cream. Delicious! It was delicious. We didn't eat it on the wedding day. That's another story for another time. But when I had it after the wedding, oh, it was so good. It was so delectable. Y'all don't even understand. We had a dessert table which had churros, donuts, cookies, cake, rum cake, all of that good stuff. And then we had a funnel cake truck. So when you leave the venue, there's a funnel cake truck that says Mr. and Mrs. Mars funnel cakes. You go there, get a free funnel cake. Everything at my wedding was free. Nobody had to pay for anything. You didn't have to pay for drinks. It was an open bar all night with Hennessy there. You didn't have to pay for drinks. You didn't have to pay for the photo booth. You didn't have to pay for the food. You didn't have to pay for the dessert. You didn't have to pay for the funnel cake. You didn't have to pay for anything. Everything was free at my wedding. So after we had our first course meal, Cameron danced with his mommy. He danced to what is it called? A Song for Mama. I forgot who it's by, Casey and JoJo or Boyz II Men, one of the two. I always mix them up, so I'm not sure. But you know the song that goes, Mama, woo, Mama, you know I love you. That song, that's a song he danced with his mom too. Beautiful, beautiful, they're so cute. Me and my mom danced to She's Royal. You guys know that song? If you're Jamaican, you do. She's royal and so royal, and I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. Yeah, I decided to dance with my mom too. You guys already know. Just love my mama. She's just that big. She's just that big, period. So I needed to dance with her, and I needed her to walk me down the aisle because she's my bestie, my best friend in the world. So after that, now we didn't cut the cake. Another story for another time, but I was fine with that. We had a fire show at the bar, and then we announced it's an open bar. Let's get it on.
I keep telling you this. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna love you forever, ever, ever, ever. I love you so much. Let's get the party started.
Everybody danced, everybody had fun. The wedding was litty in the city. We were playing reggae, old school hip hop, new school hip hop, pop. We're playing everything for all of the ages, races, and genders in the facility. Everyone had an absolutely amazing time. I got endless compliments on my dress, on the venue, on the decorations, on the flowers, and might I just tell you right now, all the pictures and videos you saw, all the decorations you saw, the setup, everything like that, I did it. all by myself. Nobody helped me. I did everything by myself. Also, another thing for brides out there who might be watching this, I was so iffy about putting this in my wedding, but everyone seemed to love them. I got dancing shoes for everyone. So it's in a little pouch that said me and Cameron's name, the date, and if you open it, it's flats. Small, medium, and large. So that way, people who are wearing heels and want to look cute, when they want to dance, they take their heels off, put the flats on, and go on the dance floor and dance. They were gone within less than 5 minutes. When I told people, if you want flats, go to my mom, and my mom will give you flats. They were absolutely gone. I had people telling me that they brought those shoes to other people's weddings to dance because it's such a good idea. I got endless compliments on everything and made me feel really good, but honestly, I was just so thankful that everyone that was there came. I was just so thankful that everyone enjoyed themselves and had a good time. I was so thankful that everyone was saying the food was bomb. I was so thankful that everyone said the photo booth was a great addition. I was just so thankful for everyone complimenting DJ Rose Gold. I was thankful for everyone's present. The greatest present of all was everyone's presence, as in them being there, in case you didn't catch that. Our day was beautiful, and I think everything went as planned. Everything was absolutely amazing, and I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't change anything about our big day. It was just great. And a lot of people ask me, how do you feel now that you're married? It feels exactly the same. Cameron is my husband now. He's no longer my fiance. He's no longer my boyfriend. He's my husband. But the love we have, it's like we've been married for 7 years. We've been married. That's how it feels. I married my best friend. I got my first house with him. We're in love and so just happy with each other. This is the type of love, feeling, and life that I wish upon anybody who has a good heart. Anyone who has a good heart and deserves it, I wish you nothing but the type of love me and Cameron have with you and yours. For real, for real. And that's on God. That's on God. But yeah, guys, that was basically the wedding day. For any brides out there, if you have any questions or want me to answer anything about any vendors that you might have seen in today's video, don't be afraid to email me or hit me up on Instagram. I do read my DMs. And again, I'm putting it out there. If anyone in Toronto is about to give birth and wants to have a baby shower and don't have the money to hire a planner, I'm gonna do one baby shower for free. Just one though. After I do that one, y'all gonna have to pay me. But I'm trying to start becoming a event planner. That is my goal right now. So I'm trying to do one baby shower for free, and then the rest, y'all gonna have to pay me the money. You know what I'm saying? But if you're doing a baby shower, you live in Toronto or around Toronto, and you need a planner, hit your girl. Oh, excuse me, that was a burp. But if you are in or around Toronto, and is there a feather on me? But if you are in or around Toronto and you need an event planner for your baby shower, hit me up. I'll do it for free because I need some practice really, really quick. If you have a good budget, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? Hit your girl up. Let's work. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that I shared as much as you guys were hoping I would. And maybe I'll do a video on our vows and all of that in a later video. I can finally now do the story times that I've been waiting to do, because this is a story time that was stopping me from doing that because I had to do this first. But I'm excited to share with you guys everything else and expose that Airbnb host who needs to be exposed. Period. I cannot wait to do that video. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Like I said before, I'm tired of y'all messaging me and I click on your profile and y'all not following me. Every day I find another one of y'all. Now y'all just doing it for fun. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna start answering y'all if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, period. For real. Thanks. I wish you guys nothing but love, happiness, and laughter. I love you guys so much. Don't gotta tell you twice, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, guys.